I started seeing videos pop up that were build guides for Grounded 2, and the build guides being not building like in terms of like building your base, but actually building your character, which is something that the game is going to be heavily designed around. It's one of the main design philosophies of the game. They're going with this archetype system where they want you to kind of like spec into a specific build. So think of like a build from like an ARPG or even like an RPG where your character is built around a specific weapon type or specific types of abilities, and that's kind of what they're going with the Grounded 2. However, I will say that while that might be the end product that, and you might need to do that in the future, right now you absolutely don't have to do that. Right now the game is just not balanced at all, which is to be expected because it's just released into early access. So I wouldn't expect the game to be perfectly balanced where every weapon's doing the proper amount of damage and stuff like that. And what I found was the builds don't really matter. So like right now I have this character here who I'm using daggers and sickles with, and the rogue build here, as you've probably seen videos for it, I'll just save you a bunch of time. This build's completely broken, and it's absolutely 100% going to get nerfed. Like, you just do way too much damage with daggers. You can essentially face tank most mobs with it. And the ambush attack specifically is just, it's going to probably get nerfed by like 50%. And it's fair, to be completely honest. I'm perfectly fine with things getting nerfed, or in this case, balanced, because they're way too strong. I'm trying to see if I can find a big scorpion over here. I'm not sure if it's over here. Just to kind of show you what I'm talking about. But like, one thing that you want to do is like, the one thing I would recommend is level up the ambush attack. The ambush mutation is doing a ton of damage. It works with any weapon. It works specifically best with daggers and with the sickles that I'm holding, any sickles, because it does like even more damage. And what ends up happening is you can literally, if you sneak up on a big mob, even if like they're resistant to slashing damage or stabbing damage, you're going to end up doing a ton of damage to them just because of the way the game is balanced right now, which is unbalanced. But the point is, what I've been doing is I've been playing the game pretty much the same way that I've played the first game. I have this build right now. I'm using this rogue build and just trying to test it out to see exactly how broken it was. And I knew it was broken because the first time I tried to use it like a week ago, I was like, man, that feels really strong. And with the full loadout for it, it's really strong. But what I do is, you'll notice on my hotbar down there, I have different weapons. I have a bow. So if like there's a ranged enemy up here, like this, actually, I do. Like, bees are usually something that I need to kill. So let's see if I can get a first hit on this bee. And you can see one shot with the bee right there, without any buffs into the bow, took the bee down to like half health, and then I'm just obliterating it. So the ambush works with any attack. You ambush like any flying enemies if you just shoot them, or even like enemies that are just, they don't see you. Like this, well, the beetle saw me there, so that's not going to help. We're gonna have to get him to de-aggro. But like, if you ambush this guy, you're just going to do a ton of damage. And he's going to be, let's see what his resistances are. He is weak to fresh and slashing. That means the icicles that I'm using are going to completely destroy him. And he's resistant to spicy smashing. So now he doesn't see me again. And if I can sneak up on him, I can actually one-shot him with this. I might be able to one-shot him with a bow. I'm just trying to show you that the builds just really do not matter. And you basically should just play the game right now, as you would. Right there, look, I took like a third of his health bar away with a single arrow. And then I'm just going to walk up to him. And yes, he is weak to this, but I'm just going to stand here and face tank him. I don't care about the damage. It doesn't matter. If I wasn't getting blocked by the wheat stem there, I wouldn't have taken so much damage. But the point is, like, the game just, the weapons and the armors and the mutations and the trinkets, will they help you kill stuff a little bit faster? Sure. They're just completely not necessary right now. So I just wanted to make this video to save you time and not have you, I've seen people running around trying to farm trinkets, like specific trinkets and stuff like that. And it's like, these trinkets have a 1% drop rate. And a lot of times you might not get one for literally days, like days. You might play the game for hours and hours and hours and not get it. You might get lucky and get it, but you might not. So what I would recommend is just carry around one of each type of weapon. You want to have one stabbing, one slashing, one smashing. And when you're fighting an enemy, if you find that the weapon you're using is not doing as much damage as it should be because they're resistant to it, just swap over to the right weapon. So if you're using the rogue build, just carry the right ant club with you. So when you run into a scorpion, sure, you can kill the scorpion with your daggers or with your sickles, but if you just swap right over to the... Oh, I think I hear the scorpion. That'd be perfect. So you'll notice here, this is the big scorpion, right? He's gonna... So right now, I have getting completely obliterated here because this little guy. Let me get rid of him. And because I'm talking, the combat's gonna be a little bit harder, but... All right, let's get away here. What I'm going to do is, I'm in my full rogue build, I'm going to switch to the club, which I have no mutations on for. And I'm just going to 3-shot that guy. And I'm going to get rid of this guy real quick. And once again, watch, I'm just going to sit here and essentially face tank this after I heal. I'm in a rogue build right now, and I'm just going face tank, full face tank, not blocking, just keep hitting him with the red ant club, and that's the game. The game is too easy right now. I'm going to be honest with you. You'll probably struggle in the first couple of minutes. Remember, first couple of hours, and then once you get gear and you have like one of each type of weapon, the combat's just going to become super, super easy. He stole my loot. But anyway, I just wanted to make this video to let you know that, no, yes, you can make builds, and yes, in the future, they might actually be viable, but right now, don't worry about farming all those 1% drop rate trinkets, because I don't even know what trinket I have on right now. I'm using the Fluffy Tuft. I'm not even using an actual trinket for this build, even though I have trinkets that will be beneficial for the build that I'm running right now. Anyway, if you appreciate these short, concise videos that just try to give you guys the most information in the shortest amount of time, and make sure to hit the like button, consider subscribing for more content just like this. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.